The things that you shall need for your pizza. Pita bread, because I'm not using dough. Green pepper, because that's my topping that I like. Olives. This mozzarella, I've never tried before. I've tried Daiya products, but never their mozzarella. So that's interesting. And turkey pepperoni, because I don't eat pork, and regular pepperoni has pork in it. These are also the seasonings that I use. They're kind of, regular Italian type of seasonings when you want to throw something on some pasta or what have you. So I start off by warming up the pita bread. Again, since it's not dough, I can't just roll it. So I warm it up and I kind of flatten the edges. So then, you have a good surface to work with. So I'm starting off by just putting regular marinara sauce on. You know how pizzas are made. And some are chunky, some little chunky spots in there, but that's okay. You kind of lay it flat. And the way the sequence that I'm putting the toppings on, I'm putting it in the sequence because vegan mozzarella, in my experience, tends to have a taste where you kind of want to season it. So I'm putting that last. I think on traditional pizzas, you put the cheese on and then you add everything on. But I'm putting the toppings on and then adding the cheese. And also the turkey pepperoni it doesn't have that sweet, salty flavor. So I kind of want to put the seasonings on top of that as well. So put that on, then put the cheese on, then season up the thing. So that's my logic behind this whole process right here. And that's why it may look weird, to some people. But there I am adding the parsley, garlic powder, and everything else that I showed that I was going to be using for seasoning. Doesn't it look pretty already? It hasn't even gone in the oven yet. It's just on the tray. Like, come on. It's so cute. And the last thing is the green pepper. Just little squares of it. It doesn't have to be thick chunks. Just so it's easy to bite into. So you add that on last. And it's green pepper. It doesn't require the seasoning on top. So that's why I'm adding it on last. And the wok to the toaster. Now I didn't put it in the oven because my toaster is big enough that it can fit a whole 2 pizzas inside of it. So I didn't have to do it in the oven, and I have a pizza function on my toaster. It's set for 20 minutes, but I ended up taking it out after like 13 minutes. I think the pizza function is on 400 degrees. So there it is, out of the oven. I took it out because you see the edges are a little crispy. I don't like my edges for my crust to be too crispy. So that's why I took it out early at about 13 minutes, maybe 14 minutes or so. So it looks really good. The cheese melted well. Like I said, I didn't know anything about this cheese, but it melted well. Got my handy dandy pizza cutter, a slicer, and sliced it on up. And now it looks like a gourmet pizza. The type that you go to a restaurant and get. That's the waiter brings it to you, right in front of you, and voila. It looks so special and wonderful. And you see how even the olives, they kind of resurrected as it baked. Because remember, I put those on first and then stacked everything on top of it. So everything baked beautifully. It was seriously so good. Just so delicious. I was pleasantly surprised by the cheese since I never used it before. But I will be getting that cheese again because it was wonderful. And I love a good pizza. Toppings were great. And I saw that it was National Wine Day. So I said, okay, let me grab some wine to have with this. I thought red wine would go well. This is a semi-sweet Cabernet Sauvignon. Probably not pronouncing that right. But the sweetness of that wine went really well with the sauce and the turkey pepperoni and just get into the details. Amen? Get into the details of the parsley and the black pepper. What? Oh, this was so delicious. I was so happy.